Chicago street gangs franchising across the country. It's not new, but it's becoming a much more dangerous challenge for communities and law enforcement. Eyewitness News investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy joins us with details. Chuck?
Rob, when federal agents simultaneously raided 8 homes in Milwaukee yesterday, they were going after Chicago Gangs, Inc., just one outpost of a Chicago street gang. Tonight, the I-Team has found that Chicago gangs make up nearly half of the dozen national gangs with a presence from coast to coast.
It's a very sophisticated group. They're very good, they're very surveillance conscious. They pay individuals throughout the neighborhood either in cash or in heroin to act as lookouts.
The 8 Milwaukee homes were raided at the same time to prevent gang members from notifying each other and destroying evidence. All of the men arrested on drug charges, ages 24 to 60, had ties to a Chicago street gang, according to authorities, the Vice Lords. Pictures of most of them just obtained by the I-Team, these 6 being held tonight in a Waukesha County jail. This type of operation, not unusual. Federal officials estimate there are 1 million gang members in the U.S., most connected to a dozen major gangs in Chicago, New York, and Los Angeles.
I think it branches out all over the country, to be quite honest.
Today, Chicago's police superintendent said he gets regular calls from police chiefs across the country about Chicago gang operatives who have committed crimes in other cities. Investigators say that gang migration has provided a presence in every section of the nation and more than 36 states. Illinois, mostly fed by Chicago, has the highest per capita gang population in the country. According to the most recent federal figures from several years ago and from gang investigators now, the Vice Lords headquartered in Chicago and tied to yesterday's Milwaukee raid have between 30,000 and 45,000 members in 74 cities in 28 states. Chicago's gangster disciples have 25,000 to 50,000 members in 110 cities, 31 states. Latin Kings, 20 to 35,000 members, 15 cities and 5 states. The Black Pea Stone Nation in Chicago could have up to 100,000 members scattered in various cities among 10 states. And Chicago's Latin disciples, up to 2,000 members in Great Lakes states and the southwestern U.S. So even as Chicago struggles through a spate of terrible gang shootings and killings, the very same Chicago gangs are up to no good from the eastern seaboard to the west coast and from the Canadian border to the south. And it taxes law enforcement. 200 agents and officers on those Milwaukee raids alone yesterday, and they're still looking for 2 of the people they went after.
More than just big metropolitan areas these guys are in.
They're in small towns, medium-sized cities, you name it. It's a tough time for police in those places.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.